Welcome back to my channel, Pisces. My name is Jasmine. I will be your card interpreter for this tarot journey ahead of us, venturing into October 2021. Now, this is relevant for any Pisces with a sun, moon, or rising sign in their astrological chart. So without further ado, let's tune in to tarot for the month ahead. For the first week, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a card of ultimate achievement, really, and abundant wealth raining from the sky. As you can see, all these pentacles raining down. So often this can indicate that you've really achieved everything you wanted. You've made your dreams, you've reached your dreams, you've realized them, that you've got the house and the family and the kids and the dogs and the toys, and you got everything you need and everything you want. So this can be a very abundant time, a very successful time. And often this can also have to do with inheritance or like drawing up a will, or have to do with family issues. But with the upright, it can more often indicate a positive spin on these issues. So the will writing will go smoothly and the inheritance will be grand and undisputed. Yeah, it looks like a beautiful way to open the month. And then we've got the Magician card coming in week 2. And the Magician is interesting because he's got one of every suit present in this card. So we've got the cup there, we've got the pentacle in the background, the wand and the sword, all laid before the Magician on his table. And so you really have everything you need, everything at your disposal in order to create what you want to manifest. So the Magician is very good at manifesting what he wants and desires, and it can also indicate a card of training or learning new skills, applying yourself, mastering your skills in some way. But overall, a very beautiful way to open the month with the 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, so you're able to manifest money and wealth and your dreams, and it just seems like a very easy and blissful way to forge your path, which we'll be getting to as we move through the month. Now, in the third week, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is another supportive card from the universe. You get a thumbs up from the universe for a new start, a new beginning. It looks like it will be fertile soil for you to plant your seeds or your ideas to generate wealth. It's a very creative time. And it looks like whatever you do begin in this third week of October has success written all over it. It will be prosperous and fruitful and generate a lot of wealth and goodwill and be received favorably by others. So really positive cards so far. In the fourth week, we've got the Moon card, which can add a little bit of mystery to the end of the month. What I'm seeing is that it's actually revealing or illuminating an alternative path. So rather than taking the tried and true or the road most traveled, you're venturing off that main highway and you're forging your own path. And it's sort of deviating from the mainstream is what I'm seeing. So rather than like clocking in at a company, working 9 to 5, you're choosing to go at it alone or create something on your own. I see it because we're deviating from mainstream. You may be exploring something that doesn't have a lot of science to back it up, or something is innovative. There's something innovative about this path that you're forging on your own. So it could have to do with new technology, possibly something that hasn't yet been put on the market, or creating something new that hasn't been tested or tried and true or explored or experimented with. It's like you're either creating this new technology or this new innovative game, or something you're generating, or some path that you're choosing to follow is underground, or it's just off the beaten path. It's alternative. There's something alternative about it and edgy. And you may even find that people like your family or your friends or your loved ones or the people you rely on for support or their opinions or their guidance are telling you to maybe stay on the mainstream path more so than to deviate on your own. But your heart is taking you elsewhere. It's taking you into the thicket where you can find those hidden gems. And it seems like with such a supportive reading coming out prior to that you'll only find success, regardless of what path you follow, but certainly follow your heart, right? And if it's taking you off that mainstream into the alternative, I say go for it. So the final message from Oracle, we've got the farther gate. I'm fairly certain we've pulled this Oracle card for Pisces before, and it has to do with sort of being in between a former life or your old self or your old role and stepping into a new role, but not yet quite knowing what that role is or not being able to step into it quite yet. You're sort of in this threshold between those 2 points. And so it's a waiting period. I see it as an acclimation time where your body is sort of adjusting to this new phase of your life, and the vibration is sort of trying to match where you're headed. And it's a beautiful space to be because it really opens things up and opens your life up. It opens your mind. It's a much more expansive space that you're entering into. But it can be, any adjustment and any change can feel uneasy, and it can feel challenging and uncomfortable. And so there may be some of those feelings that you're experiencing or sensations during this time where you're sort of in between these 2 phases of your life. But let's read from the book and see what the Oracle has to say. This is number 55. And the farther gate has to do with the next experience, your legacy, evolving, and bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. So is there a dream that you've had, Pisces, that you haven't yet been able to explore? Because maybe now is the time to explore that. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage, to new discovery and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. All right, Pisces. I think it's time to forge that new path and go at it alone to some extent. Don't listen to the naysayers that are telling you to stay on the beaten path or the main road, the mainstream. I think it's in the cards to really explore something new and innovative and something unexplored, and that you're meant to uncover and put out in the world. So if that resonates with you, please give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know how your month unfolds. Share this with your Pisces friends, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for being here. I will check in with you guys next month. Take care.